Honestly, Nnamdi kanu has suffered in this detention because of freedom of speech. Yes, in Nigerian constitution, it was said that everyone has a right of freedom of speech, religion. In fact, you can live your own life because no one will tell you what you will do. Once what you are doing is right, you have the right to do it and do it on your own because everyone has his or her own life to live. Now, Nnamdi kanu has been in detention because of agitation. Yes, maybe he feel partiality. He feel that, in fact, his own region is not among, or his own region is being denied of some rights, and he agitated. He talked. Because of this, he has been in detention. Now, he needs medical attention. Still, no proper attention was given to him, and he is sick. Watch this.
And implement that decision. And in Nigeria here, 3 courts have made similar pronouncements. First was by the Federal High Court of Umuahia, which awarded him 500 million naira. And the Court of Appeal also pronounced that he was a victim of extraordinary rendition. And in the Supreme Court, the same Supreme Court that sent this case back to trial, reached the same conclusion, that he was a victim of extraordinary rendition. And all these things are of the record. They are all in the file. And we remember when this trial was being conducted, these very documents were tendered in evidence. So it compounded us, it confused us, that the court now made a pronouncement that the extraordinary rendition had no evidence before the court, that no evidence of it was submitted before the court. And you remember, least but not the last, recently a Kenyan High Court made the same pronouncement. But well, if the court was misled by believing by mistake that these things were not in evidence, it also said and left the door open that such evidence be submitted. So we are coming back with that evidence, and it's going to be quantum and legion.
So what about the first application on the enemy?
Well, that one too, it wasn't in evidence that the Nigerian Medical Association has intervened. So it came as a surprise, but there's a short date given of 8 days for the NMA to submit its report. So somebody is ill, you know, I don't think NA is going to change much of that. But I think the judge wanted to leave the record open to admit every possible evidence regarding this matter. But meantime, we are disappointed. Our client remains ill and remains detained. And we're not happy about that. His situation requires urgent and emergent care. So whatever the court says today does not mean that the government shall withdraw back. Just 2 days ago, I wrote a letter. A private hospital has also expressed readiness to admit him here in Abuja. For security reasons, I won't mention the name of the private hospital. But the government, if the government appears to have issues with taking him to the national hospital, we have given them an option of a private hospital also here in Abuja.
So it's safe to say that the application to be transferred to the National Hospital was rejected?
Rejected? No, it's pending. Yes.
One other information.
It hasn't been rejected. It's pending. It's pending the admission of this report from the Nigerian Medical Association and the opinion of the Nigerian Medical Association. And you know, if you were in court, the judge had ordered that the committee or panel to be considered by the Nigerian Medical Association shall have a member from the National Hospital. So National Hospital is still in play.
What do you have to say concerning this video? Honestly, the indigenous people of Biafra are not going to be happy over this. And the Igbos in general will never be happy because Nnamdi kanu is your son, brother, and undisputed brother. Now, if Nnamdi kanu is sick, let government take him to hospital, because if anything happened to this man, the Southeast people will never be happy. They can never be happy in this country because Nnamdi kanu has been granted bail, yet the government did not allow him to go. Yes. So, from this video, you will see that he needs medical attention, and I pray that God will save him. What shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? according to the scripture. What shall it profit Nigeria to allow this man to die in detention, or to allow him to be injured secretly? I don't have much thing to say, but let God judge. Thank you for watching. For more stories, videos and updates like this, don't forget to subscribe on this channel. Hit the like button to support this channel and turn on the bell so that anytime I publish a new video, YouTube will get notified of my new upload. See you in my next video, and bye for now.